welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Nika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today let's talk about when there's a battle between your mind and your heart. Now this video is more so like my journal entry for myself, but I just thought I'd share it because I think a lot of people are going through the same situations as I am, and kind of in this battle phase where it's like, should I follow my mind? Should I follow my heart? What I learned for the two is that both can be deceiving, because I tend to overthink things. Like I play things over in my head that's not even happened, or I may take an event that has happened to me in life or in a situation with a certain person or a friend or whatever, and if that person portrays the same thing, or even a new person portrays something similar, I'll take what happened in that original situation and I'll paste it to the new situation, and in my mind it's like, well, this could be happening, but don't think this way because that could be happening. Try to be calm, I'm like, it's like my mind is like running. It doesn't know how to sprint. It's just like, as soon as something happens, or as soon as I need answers to something, it's like my mind is like, I got it, chill out girl, I got this. And I don't, because I be thinking like, how? It doesn't even make sense. Like my mind tries to piece together things that make logical sense, but a lot of times it's overthinking, or I'm so far-fetched that it's like, girl, like you stressed out about all this and it didn't even happen, or that wasn't even a situation, or it's way better than what you even thought and you were stressing for what? And then my heart, of course, is deceiving, but that's something we learn in church as well, is that our hearts can be deceiving. With our hearts, our emotions, they kind of balance like constantly, like throughout the day. Like I could be in a good mood right now, and then I can go get in my vehicle and maybe find somebody scratch my car or something and be in a whole different mood and have a different energy because I'm upset now. And where I can go from wanting to help people and be in a joyful mood, just them doing something like that to me may upset me enough where I feel like for that moment or for that day, I don't want to help anybody, because how can somebody do that to me? So sometimes I do find that following my heart, whatever I feel like my heart is telling me to do, or something I'm really passionate about, or something that I feel drawn to, it is the right way. And then the same for my mind. But then there's a lot of times where I'm just in constant battle, because my mind is saying one thing, my heart is saying another, and I just can't distinguish the two. What is it? Is it fear? Is it overthinking? Is it just because it's what you think you want? Is it society? Is it social media? Because sometimes I find myself wanting things and needing things and craving things only because I've sat for hours on social media and I see all these beautiful weddings and I see all these vacations and I see all these girls trips and stuff like that, and it's like, I may want those things, but sometimes, come on y'all, sometimes I'll be in my mood so bad where it's like, I just have to have it. Like, when is it going to happen? God, why are you ignoring me? And it's like, but then when I'm not on social media and some time passes by and I have time to clear that out of my mind, I'm just like, oh, it happened when it happens. So sometimes it's like, yeah, what is it? And when I'm trying to make decisions, or when I'm trying to do things, it does get really frustrating, because it's like, which one is it? Should I listen to my mind or should I listen to my heart? And what I found, or what I believe to be true about my situation, is that I've noticed that my prayer life isn't as strong as it used to be. And I still pray every day. I still talk to Jesus and to my Father all the time. Even throughout the day, I may just for 2 minutes just say something. And it's, oh, thank you, God. And sometimes it's very refreshing for me to talk things out. So sometimes I just talk to them. Like sometimes some things I don't want to talk to other people about. So it's like, oh, let me talk to my father, let me talk to my brother, because I know that they understand. They know me. They know all of my decision making. They know all my bad mistakes. They know everything. So who better than the people that already know? And so that's not the problem. But I do find like I do get caught up in social media. I do get caught up in getting angry, like why things are not like this way or that way, or why can't I have a promotion or whatever. And it's like sometimes I get caught up in that, and it decreases my prayer life. Like I'm still praying, but the passion behind my prayers are not the same. And I do notice that when I am praying now, and when I am in those situations where it's like, well, what do you want to do? Anything, like when I'm trying to think about what's the best decisions for Mika, it's like that's when it becomes more prevalent and more clear to me that I'm battling because I'm trying to make decisions for myself, and I don't have the closeness, that relationship that I used to have when I first got baptized, and when I first came out the gate, and I was just hungry and thirsty to get to know my father, get to know my brother, and just really just thirst after them, and really fight to get to a better understanding and to give my life to them. I don't have that anymore. Like I think sometimes it gets discouraging because we allow it to, when we're praying hard and we're believing God and we're believing Jesus for things, and then it's not happening. And if we're not staying true, if the reason that we're believing or we're praying in things is because we want to have faith and things like that, and it's not a faith that can carry on, like you just put it out there and you believe it's going to happen when it's meant to happen, then I do feel like, we get a little discouraged. Well, for me, that's what happened. And I feel like, the battling that's going on is just because sometimes I want to do my own thing. I want to make mistakes. I want to willingly live in sin. And it may not be that I want to be out here fornicating or anything like that, but anything you do is not right, getting angry, wanting to curse, getting drunk, things like that, that your religion or what your belief in your higher beings tells you not to do. Sometimes I want to. Sometimes I want to just let my hair down and just, let me just, cuss this person out because I'm so mad right now. And I think it's just that battle because I know right from wrong. And when you do connect with higher beings, when you do connect with God and Jesus, you're convicted. Even when you, things you used to be able to do and you didn't feel any conviction at all. You was like, hey, this is me. This is my life. I'm living the way I want to. I'm saying what I want to. And nobody's going to stop that. It's just me. You really do legit. You feel like, okay, this is who I am. And I don't have to change it. And that's because you don't have a spirit of conviction over you. But then when you do connect and you're trying to connect with them and you're trying to give your life to them, that's when the conviction sinks in. And that's when I notice, like I said, a lot of times when I do think about the things that I'm battling, it's like because I just want to be I want to live willingly in sin. And I think it's frustrating because my mind is like, you're not supposed to do that, you're not supposed to say that, but you're trying to do it anyway, and you're trying to follow your heart, which, like I said, our hearts can be deceiving, and our hearts are like our flesh. Like, it's going to want things to feel good. It's going to want things that make you feel like you have a higher status. It's going to want things that makes it excited, and that's not always what's good for us. And it's usually not the way that you need to go when you're trying to walk with God. So, I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but like I said, I was just trying to share it. Like, this is one of my journal entries, and it's just something that's just been on my heart, and just like, I thought about it all night, and I was just like, why am I battling so much? And then I just had to come to the realization that that's what it is. It's because I'm trying to take God out of some of the things that I do, out of some of the ways that I think, out of some of the things that I want to entertain. It's like, I'm trying to be like, okay, well, this is the part I just want you to just stay over here for a second so I can just act out, and then I'll get back on track with you. But when you are under their love and under their wings and under their arms and their shield of protection for your life, when you pray for that, you ask for that, and you get it, it is so hard. The conviction be on you so strong. It be the simplest things, and you just immediately feel convicted. You can be stuff that you used to do. It's just, it could be so simple. It could be so simple, like I said, just telling somebody off, or lying, or, petty theft or whatever, and you just feel so terrible about it because now you know better and you're being convicted of it. So I don't know, this is just my little chat. Like I said, it's just a stress. It causes stress, but I just know it's just because I'm not surrendering, and it's like I think I know what I want, and I'm trying to go after that in a way that is not God's way, which is being patient, praying to Him, and getting that confirmation, and just allowing Him to work in my life. I'm just trying to do it my own way, but I'm still trying. It's like at the same time my mind is like, you're not supposed to do that. You're it's not gonna work out the way you want it to, and then it's just like frustrating because it's like, am I just telling myself this? Is this truly what's going on? Is it God's voice? Is it my voice? Is it social media and society's voice? What is it? And so it's just a constant battle. But y'all let me know if you're going through something like this and what you're doing to kind of get through it. I know, like I said, one of the things that I believe for me that I need to do is to get back close to God again. Get back to that childlike energy and being open-minded and open-hearted and believing and trusting in God again. Because I think I just fell off somewhere. And I think it's just become, it came with me being impatient and wanting things right now, wanting to see things change, and things are not changing right now, and things are still just been so stale. But I know that God is still working because things are still amazing in my life right now. I have everything I want plus more, and He's always blessed me and shown me He's there. And even when I'm even driving down the highway and things, I may be running a little late, but then I may find out there's a car accident, and I could have been a part of that. Like, just things like that. That, we're not gonna go all that far, but I know what I'm talking about. But it's just sometimes on the human side, on the fleshly side, it's like, God, I don't have this and I don't have that, and why is this not happening? And it's like that ungrateful spirit where it's like, I have so much to be thankful for, but I want more. And because I don't have that more yet, it's like I just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to I want to pray, but I'm not even going to have belief in my heart. And I think that that's what the problem is right now for me. But you let me know what you think. Let me know if what you're going through. You don't have to get personal, but if you are going to do something like this, let me know. How are you dealing with it, and what tools or advice you may have for me or for anyone else who may be going through the same things. So you guys let me know. Be polite and courteous and respectful in the comment box, so we'll keep the conversation going, and we will talk next time. Bye.